first edition of Wellness Hacks for 2021. Yay, we all survived 2020. Hopefully this year will be a lot better than last year. So this year we're going to focus on actual hacks rather than, information about how to be more well. We're going to focus on like little tiny things you can do that'll actually make your well-being a lot better. So for this first month, we're going to focus on like ways to start your day off running. So I have a few different tips for how to be able to get the most out of your mornings. So the first tip is to go to bed and wake up at the same time. By doing this every single day, you're creating a rhythm and a routine for your body, and it will make it so you can not only fall asleep faster, but also wake up a lot easier. So if waking up early is really hard for you, that's one, probably you're not getting enough sleep. You really do need 8 hours of sleep. Two, because you're going to bed or waking up at different times. So that's why even during the weekend, it's important to wake up at the same time you usually do, because it's, gonna disrupt your rhythm if you don't. I'm really guilty of this. Sometimes on the weekend, I'm just like, I don't want to wake up early, but it's important that you still do. The next one is the first thing after you get out of bed is drink a glass of water. This is really easy for me because I take some medications in the morning, but for everybody else, I just have like a bottle of water next to my nightstand and just drink that first thing in the morning. It's really important because after you've woken up from being asleep for 8 hours, hopefully 8 hours, you're going to be really dehydrated, and by drinking that glass of water, it helps your body kind of rehydrate, which will also help you wake up faster. So important. Another thing that's important is stretching. If you kind of give yourself a big stretch in the morning, it helps release toxins that have been kind of building up in your muscles, especially overnight, which with the water will also help to flush them out of your body. So it'll help you feel better. Another one is go for a morning walk. This is not only important for exercise, but it's also a good way to help wake up your body and get everything moving. And it's a good thing to do also in conjunction with things like planning your day, which is another one of our hacks. Take just 5 minutes to plan your day. Or you can meditate during your walk, or you can just walk with your dogs and try desperately to keep them in line because you're bad at training them, kind of like me. But that being said, 5-minute walk, very helpful. The next thing is, like I said, take 5 minutes just to make a to-do list for what you want to do. So what you need to get done, what chores have to be done, what things can go on a little bit longer, but what things do you want to accomplish during your day? And by setting those goals for yourself, you can then come back at the end of the day and be able to feel that accomplishment that you succeeded in those goals that you set. And it also kind of helps you guide you through the day so that you know what you need to be doing and what is not so important. It helps you prioritize. The last one I have for you guys today is eat breakfast, but more specifically, be careful how you break your fast. Breakfast is a very important meal, but more specifically, the first meal you eat after not eating for several hours, hence breakfast, is very important. When your body's in a fasting state, it kind of goes into starvation mode. So the first thing you eat, it is going to glom onto as tightly as it can. And if you eat something bad for you, like a donut, you're gonna get even more fat absorbed from that than you would have if you had it during lunch. So it's very important to try to eat a balanced breakfast at the very least. You're gonna throw the other ones to the wind, but at least try to be very careful with your breakfast or whenever you break your fast, so that you get as many nutrients as you can and try to limit as many bad things that you could absorb as possible. I use this a lot, and this is a good thing to keep in mind if you're like intermittent fasting, where you specifically eat only like 8 hours of the day. So that's very helpful to remember. It's not necessarily breakfast is the most important time of the day. How you break your fast is the most important thing in your day. So yeah. So those were my hacks I had for you guys this week, this month. We're gonna come back next month with some more for how to, continue with wellness hacks for making your day better. So I hope you guys learned some from this, and I hope you guys are interested in trying at least some of them. At least try getting 8 hours of sleep and go to bed and wake up at the same time. You'll feel a lot better, I promise. If you're exhausted, you're not getting enough sleep, so just add a little bit more time. But yeah, so we'll be back next month, and I look forward to seeing you guys then.